and say goodbye. I'm not always polite, but I get the job done. Who says the world can never be fun? I'm simply unprofessional. Simply unprofessional.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Simply Unprofessional. I'm your host, Webby. Joining me tonight, we got Devin.
Hey.
We also have a special guest this week who will be joining us shortly. Devin, man, it's been a week. How's your week going, buddy?
Yeah, it's been actually better than last week. Mediocre, moderately.
All right. I
just
can
tired.
get behind
I'm
that.
tired. I think my hip is still trying to separate itself from my body, but other than that, I'm good.
I'm with you on that. That's one thing that we found out during Gen Con is me and you share that same affliction.
Yes, we have hip issues.
Yeah. And there's our special guest this week, Mr. Rob Edquist.
All right, Rob. Also, Rob, I need either get on roll 20 or get a dice roll that lets you roll D48, D58, and a D100.
I can just roll for him.
I mean, are you also competing in the Riddle Dungeon or just Rob?
I don't know. Maybe we'll make this a duos.
I mean, to be fair,
double the chances of him getting NPCs in Mysthaven.
Exactly.
So, Rob, we've already done the intro. If you want to say hi to the audience, because I've introduced you as our special guest this week.
Hi, everybody. I'm not Guy Fieri.
That's right. He actually showed up this week.
He's just lying.
Johnny!
He shows up late. He's a diva. He just shows up late, but he's here.
That's right.
I can't be co-host anymore because I'm not on enough, so now I'm the diva.
That's right. I mean, hey, you might be able to work your way into that slot.
Resident diva.
So yeah, this week, if you haven't found out already, we're going to be doing the Riddle Dungeon again. And mainly the reason we're doing this again, we did this a couple weeks ago now, 2 weeks ago or something like that. And Rob,
the network loved the pilot, and they renewed us.
Rob messaged me saying, "I want to run through the Riddle Dungeon." And I was like, "All right, well, we can make that happen." And it just so happens he also runs a D&D game for us, and he could use some NPCs.
Want some NPCs with useless magical items.
And I will say, if you succeed, if either of us succeed, and Mysthaven gets NPCs with any of these useless objects, I fully intend on having out-of-character knowledge and using it and stealing these items from these NPCs. That is my caveat here. Is Felrock just knows things. See, much like Tez knows people. If you have a problem, Tez knows a guy. Felrock, he just knows things.
Yeah.
He can't explain why he knows them. He just does.
Yeah.
So Devin, again, is going to be our dungeon master this week for our Riddle Dungeon. And I think the way we'll do this, Devin, is instead of us going back and forth, one adventurer at a time, I will have random adventurers go in with Edquist's adventurers. We'll be a pair. But if I get it wrong, then just I die. I suffer a consequence. And then Edquist still has a chance of succeeding and moving on to the next room. That way we're just doubling up on our chances of somebody fucking surviving. Because of all the people that we ran through it last week, there were a couple close competitors, but only one person actually succeeded.
Yes.
Sound okay to you?
That sounds good. Yep, that sounds good.
All right.
All right. Also, too, Webby, I'm just going to ask, can you roll a... okay, that's going to be really deep. I'm not going to do that. That's a lot of... We're not... All right, that's a lot.
I can roll whatever you want.
Okay, I'm just checking. I'm trying to pull up my my random item list again. I have it here, but I'm trying to...
That's fine. I'm trying to find my list of people that I had run last week.
So I'm also going to roll...
No, Webby, don't find those people last week.
A D8, if they survive the dungeon and get the items, I'm going to roll a d8 to see which sector of the city they're actually going to be residing.
All right, and I actually have a list of all you guys got to do is name the NPCs. I have a random D100 list of what they actually do.
Right. Well, it was just mainly my thing is I didn't want to repeat names, and I don't remember who it was who succeeded last time. So that's why I was looking for.
Find that. Go for it.
That's why I was looking for that list. But oh well, it doesn't matter. All right. So we need to find. We need to name NPCs. So, Edquist, who is our first group of adventurers going to be going into this?
Okay. So we're not saying what they do. We're just saying their names this time.
Just their names.
I'm still going to go.
I'm going to roll a D100.
I'm still going to go with Amanda.
Amanda. All right, roll a D100.
Oh, so we're not going to do like Karen from Subway?
I mean, we did that because we had a list and we hated these people. Rob's trying to get people to survive. So there's a difference.
True.
A 10.
A 10. So Amanda is a tailor.
Okie dokie.
So the Riddle Dungeon, the lore behind the Riddle Dungeon is it just magically appears on the outskirts of towns. And the random patrons of towns test their luck. That's the lore. It just a castle or a dungeon that just kind of floats around and just lands outside of cities and disappears into the night.
All right. Amanda's partner for the first time going through is going to be none other than Bob.
Bob.
Bob was our first contestant last week, but he died. This is a different Bob, but it's still Bob.
All right, so we got Amanda, the tailor.
There may or may not be more than 5 Bobs, just so you know.
This one is also Bob.
All right, Webby, roll a D100, or somebody roll a D100 for Bob. What's Bob?
He's a 75.
75. Bob is a wrestler.
Yes! This kind of fits because we, in Mysthaven, there's that arena thing going on.
Bob the wrestler.
So we got a wrestler and a tailor.
And Amanda the tailor. They're husband and wife.
Oh, man.
Yes. They're going together, boys. All right, husband and wife. So let me double check. So that's how we're going to play it. You both get a guess. If one of you get it right, you move on.
Yes.
All right, I like it.
If either of us guesses right, the door opens to the next room. If one of us guesses wrong, only something bad happens to that one person.
Okay.
So essentially, we're getting 2 guesses.
You are. So let me pull up a random list of just bad things that could happen.
Okay.
Let me do that. I got my useless items. Let me find a D&D list of mostly random crap that happens. There we go. Let me see. Curses
and Edquist, since you're the special guest this week, I will let you roll first to determine what our riddle is going to be.
Ooh.
All right. All right, I got this. This is gonna work. Oh man. So I didn't read through this whole list. So answering wrong disclaimer, it is going to be a negative thing, but it could lead to death. I'm not 100% sure all of them, but we're going to find that out as we go along. It's going to be a surprise to all of us here, people.
All right.
That's a 1d48 for your questions here, your riddles here, sir. Clear my throat. I'm going to have to read.
40.
A 40, you say?
Yep.
That would be kind of a long one. God damn it. All right. There are 4 siblings in this world, all born together. The first runs and never wearies. The second eats and is never full. The third drinks and is never thirsty. The fourth sings a song forever. Who are they?
Okay. God damn. Okay, can you post this one in the SU chat again?
I will post it for you.
I find that I am much better at reading these.
Well, some of them reading them is like you need to. and I actually got professional with this and made despite our name, I made an Excel sheet so I can go through and I'm going to do a background of green and a background of red. And if you guys fail, I'm going to mark it off. And that's a really bright red. We're not going to do that bright. She's very bright red, people.
Well, much like last week, I feel like Bob is going to die.
Well, maybe Amanda will get it right.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. I'm already racking my brain here.
So, there are 4 siblings in this world, all born together. The first runs and never wearies. The second eats and is never full. The third drinks and is always thirsty. I'm going to say the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
All right, you got 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. All right, I'm going to hold off on the correct guess till we hear both answers, just because if you're correct...
Whoa. I mean, what if he guesses wrong?
Then something bad's going to happen, but you're both going to move on. Something bad happens to him, but you're going to move on.
I thought this was going to be like, I'll shout out the answer. If it's right, the door will open. If it's wrong, I guess you're going to watch your husband, the wrestler, die brutally in front of you.
But see, this is the thing, though. So let me ask you this question. I mean, if you're both wrong, because unless you want to change it up slightly, maybe this isn't the deadly dungeon. It just beats the shit out of you and ejects you.
Oh no, it has to be deadly.
Okay, then we have to wait, because then if you're both wrong, it'll open a door to a room and you both will suffer the fate of the deathly traps.
Well, no, because that's the whole point of us going in as a duo, and we're essentially getting 2 tries.
Right, but I'm saying before I tell you what'll happen. Like if you guess wrong, he guessed right. Whoever guessed wrong still has something bad happen. I have a separate table for just bad shit that happened to you that won't kill you, as far as I know. So if you guessed right there, if you were wrong and he guesses right, the door opens, but something bad still happens to you. But
see, I didn't want that. No,
that's what I asked.
I was figuring it was more so like, I'll throw out a guess. If it's the right one, the door will open. If it's not, I die and you can try again.
But there's no way for me to kill you without the door opening and you both walking through the door. Because every time you happened before is the door would open. If it was the right answer, it'd be in another room. If it was the wrong answer, it'd be a kill room.
It's a glass room. She can see me. She can watch me suffer.
No, that's not how we're doing this.
She watches me go through that meat grinder called
New
annihilation.
Let's do this. That's what we're doing. All right. So you got a guess there, Amanda? The Taylor?
I don't the singing doesn't really fit with the 4 horsemen. I was thinking the 4 seasons, but I don't think that's right either. Because the first run seems like water, like running water. Drinks. Oh, is it the 4 elements? Earth, air, fire, water.
All right, Amanda, you are correct. It is the 4 elements.
Great.
Bob, roll me a D100.
Listen, this is not what Bob signed up for, all right? You're changing the rules on the fly, and that's a 33.
All right, Bob.
Bob gets maimed. His wrestling career is now over.
You're not wrong.
And then he gets completely depressed because he can no longer do his profession, and Amanda comes home to find him hanging himself with needle and thread.
You're not wrong. So the door opens up. As Bob's walking through the door, Bob being the man, he goes first because it seems like he's that kind of guy.
Bob's a gentleman. He would have let Amanda go
Okay,
first.
so Amanda walks first. Bob goes to walk through. The 2 bricks on the side, either side of the door slam and break both of Bob's arms.
Oh.
Well, he needed those for his goddamn profession, Devin.
He's a goddamn professional.
But you guys go on. So you only need to get 3 correct. So you guys go on, technically.
I thought we needed 5 to get...
Well, Rob's on a time limit, and we're doing 2 people with 2 guesses.
Fair enough. All right, next room.
All right, next room. Who's rolling for the?
I
who's
will.
rolling the D48? All right, go for it.
4.
4. All right. Ooh. All right. Something wholly unreal, yet seems real to I. Think, my friend. Tell me, where does it lie?
What the fuck? Okay. All right. Put that one in the chat. I don't like any of these. Bob's gonna get really maimed. Before this night's over, if we succeed, Bob's gonna be like the Black Knight from Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Bob's gonna walk out with like a broken arm, missing teeth, missing an eye. He's like, but we've done it. We've captured this item.
Really, it seems real to I. Oh, it's to I, not to E. I thought it was EYE.
No, it's an eye.
I don't like this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fearful for Bob's life and his just general well-being at this point. I think he made mistakes in life, and meeting Amanda was one of them. He blames his 2 broken arms on this fucking failed marriage. You goddamn Taylor, you dragged me into this dungeon.
He's like, I just came in to get my wrestling tights sewed one time, and the next thing I knew, I was married. I like how we're coming up with a backstory as we talk this through.
I mean, Bob guessed first last time. He's gonna look at Amanda.
I mean, his arms could have got like, broken off. Like he could be carrying his arms under his shoulders.
He's doing that Chris Farley thing where he just moves back and he just rotates his torso back and forth, and his broken arms are just flopping around.
He's a wrestler. He's used to the pain.
Something wholly unreal, yet seems real to I. Think, my friend, tell me, where does it lie?
See, that lie could also be like to tell a lie. I don't know. It's all in your head. That's my answer. Yes.
God damn it.
Bob, you can guess. If you just want to have faith in your wife, you can double down on her answer.
Nope.
I like to think we disguised, like we tricked you guys into thinking this was like a couple show.
You know what?
Like fucking...
Bob doesn't even know what his wife's answer was. He's just gonna shout out whatever the fucking opposite is of Amanda's answer, just in defiance.
Well,
the truth,
Bob. The truth. All right, well, Bob, you are incorrect. Amanda, you are actually right. You're on the right track. Really? The answer is in the mind.
I was just like, it's all in your head. It's not because it says real and unreal and think of my friend. So I was like,
I
it's
don't
all
like
in your
these
mind.
riddles. Where's like the flumps?
So Bob,
I'm good
roll me
at
a
D&D.
D100.
Bob,
The door opens. Amanda walks through. Bob, roll me a D.
Oh no!
Bob, go through
No!
first this time.
Bob goes through first this time.
All right, roll me a D100.
He'll like body check Amanda.
All right, Bob, roll me a D100.
39.
39. All right. So this is fucked up.
Burn up his legs. That's all he's got.
So as you walk through the door, the bricks again, they start doing that thing like they're about to swing out, and they stop right before they hit you every time, and it traumatizes you to the point where you develop a phobia of being bludgeoned.
Oh Jesus, that's not good for a wrestler to have.
So you've developed a phobia of being bludgeoned.
So Bob now has broken arms, and a bludgeoning phobia. Well, that's 2.
I like-
All right, all we have to do is succeed one more time.
One more.
I like to think that Amanda,
mine.
like... I like to think that Amanda, like, packed a picnic basket and is like, I know the perfect place. And she didn't tell him anything about this. He's just like, what the fuck is going on?
What is this nightmare escape?
Oh shit! All right, who's rolling it up?
I guess it's me this time.
Yep.
35.
35. All right, you guys got this. This ain't hard. All right. A box without hinges, key, or lid, yet golden treasure inside
An
is hidden.
egg.
Egg.
Yes, you are both correct. Yay!
Bob sees this shit magically appear on a door and he gets frustrated and just yells egg and kicks the door down.
The door opens.
He's so pissed off.
Both Bob and Amanda, please roll me D100s.
44.
44. Right.
7.
All right, well, 7's closer. I'm going to go on first. You have a... I imagine it's like The Price is Right. Like, they're, like, naming, like... They, like, introducing these items like... You've heard of a bag of holding. Well, check out this bag of insufficient volume. Everything you put in it just doesn't quite fit. So it has like unlimited length. Like you can put like an end table in it, and it barely just doesn't fit. You put a cup in there, it barely doesn't fit.
Okay.
So you have a bag that holds most of your stuff, just inconveniently. All right. Thank you for playing. Your exit's that way. Watch your step. All right, you roll 44.
Yeah.
Bob. You he picks up one of your broken hands and drops something in your hand. You feel the weight in your hand. He goes, there. What's this? Oh, that's your invisible ring. Good luck finding it.
Motherfucker.
So you have an invisible ring, and you have a bag that barely holds anything. Well, that insufficiently holds of insufficient volume. There you go. All right.
So now the real question is as these NPCs, is Amanda gonna stay married to Bob after all that? We'll have to find out.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
I guess
All right.
I guess Felrock won't be stealing that invisible ring though. He's gotta fucking find it.
There you go. I mean, he can steal the bag of insufficient holding.
Felrock carrying around like this haversack on his back with just like random, just like you'll see a fingertip and a toe and just random body parts just barely poking out. All right,
It's like, it's so insufficient. All right,
so the
who's
next,
your
set,
character,
so
guys?
those two actually survived, Rob. Now you have 2 NPCs.
You do. One's
know.
maimed and terrified of
writing
bludgeoning weapons.
Oh yeah, bludgeoning. Phobia.
But he's alive.
I'm writing this
He's
down
a
right
wrestler
now.
with broken arms and a phobia of being bludgeoned.
The steel chair, he just gives up. I'm done.
Yep.
Right.
Every time he hears a door shut, he cringes.
I love it. All right. I really want Webby to roll 2 on the NPC jobs on his next character.
Well, we'll find out.
So
Rob, what's your next character going to be?
My next character will be Jake.
Jake.
All right.
Roll for Jake.
D100, sir.
$57.
57. Jake is a lawn man. Sorry, a lawman. I read that wrong.
Oh, okay.
He's a lawman. He's a sheriff, or
Like, not a lot of lawns left in the
he's
city.
a sheriff, or he's a lowly guard. He's like, this is it. I'm going to get a magic weapon, and I'm going to be the next captain. This is what's going to happen, people.
Mhm.
All right, and partnering up with Jake is Meep, MEEP.
I love that name.
Meep. Was it
All right.
D100?
D100.
77.
77. He's a landlord.
Meep the landlord.
Meep is Jake's landlord, and Jake is behind on rent, so he promises to get this magic item to give it to the landlord.
Yes. He's in here to make sure that he gets something to pay rent and doesn't skip town, even though it's a floating city.
Oh shit!
All right.
All right.
Well, Meep will roll first for Riddle.
All right. Go ahead, Meep.
22.
22. 22. All right, here we go. I'm going to post this in the chat, and I'm going to read it out loud. Boom. I appear common, yet I am wondrous. I never change in weight, but I am worth more than my volume in gold. What am I?
I will say a bag of holding.
I appear common. I'm wondrous. I never change in weight. Yeah, I'm going to go the same thing.
Bag of holding for that answer. Sorry, it's a bag of insufficient holding. No, I'm kidding. It is a bag of holding. I would have laughed if you both got that wrong and just died. I'm like, oh, yeah, no.
I was just going to have me shout out an answer, but then I read it and I was like, yeah, bag of holding does seem right.
All right. That's one for each of you. Congratulations. So Jake, unfortunately, if he makes it to the end, he's going to have to just Meep gets to roll twice on the list because Jake doesn't get a magic item.
Unless
Meep dies
along the way.
That's true. I do like to think that as the doors open, Meep's just shoving Jake forward, like, go, just go. We need to get past this.
All right, who's rolling next?
Oh, my turn, I suppose.
We need to get me your back red.
20. 48. 27.
27? All right. Oh, God. It's another long one. All right.
All right, post that one before you read it, too, so I can read
I'm about to. We are little airy creatures, all of different voice and features. One of us in glasses set, one of us you'll find in jet. Together you may see in 10, and the fourth a box within. If the fifth you should pursue, it can never fly from you.
What the actual fuck? All of different voice and features. One of us in glass is set.
Oh, I've heard this one before, but I can't remember the answer. Oh, I know what it is. I remembered.
Meep is gonna look at Jake.
Jake's just smiling at him. You answer first, go ahead.
No, that's not how this works out. You owe me back red.
Jake just sighs and looks down and says, "It's vowels."
It's what?
The vowels.
I think that's a dumb answer.
Well, Meep, do you have a different answer?
One of us will find it. Oh yeah, it is vowels because I can see all I can see the vowels in order as you read it now. Yeah, Meep will just sigh and say, "All right, I'll just go with what he said."
It's a correct answer. You both go on.
Jake, you're fucking lucky.
It's you're the lucky one. Lucky that I'm here. Dead by now.
You could be out on your ass. I put a roof over your head. This is how you repay me.
Fine.
Okay. As they walk into the final, presumably the final room, he's going to say, Jake, you want to get a drink after this?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right, it's on you. Meep is an asshole.
I can see that.
Oh, yeah, I got to roll, Devin, right? 12.
Yep.
Oh,
12?
no, that was a D4. Yeah, 48, yeah. 12.
Yep. All right, I feel like you guys are going to get out of this one pretty okay. Unless, for some reason, one of you has a brain fart. All right, bam. What begins and has no end and ends all things that begin.
Meep's going to yell out, time. Me as Webby, I think that's a valid answer, but I, for whatever reason, don't think that's the right one.
Begins and ends all things that begin. Yeah, I'll go with time too. Well, I'm not too sure. I can't think of anything else.
So this is one of those ones like last time. Fortunately for Webby, he didn't talk himself out of it this time.
Oh yeah, I did that. I did that last time for certain.
The actual answer I have is death.
But how do we know? How do we know there's no end to death?
I do like your answer. So I'll tell you this. Both of you roll me a D100.
99.
100.
Well, all right.
63.
63. All right. So as you walk through the door, you feel a searing pain, and you look down, and there's this thin line of looks like maybe, well, in our time would be a plasma torch, but it looks like some kind of tripwire, and it cuts your toe off. It cauterizes the wound, but you do lose your big toe. And then my good friend here, Meep, seeing this, decides to, I'm going to jump over this tripwire. And it's funny.
Around on one foot.
It's really funny that you mentioned going to the bar. You rolled a 99?
Yeah.
So as you jump up, a mace swings out from around the door, catch you right in your right side, and it sends a shockwave through your body, ruining your liver.
Oh, Jesus.
So in game terms, you have a -4 to con saves to resist poison, and when consuming alcohol, the con check is treated as if you have drank twice as much. So you have a bad liver now. But I'll let you guys, I'm not going to give you that fully, but you guys can go through one more.
Okay.
So it didn't kill you.
Hold on, what'd you say about the con saves?
You have a -4 con save to resist poison, and
Yep.
when you consume alcohol, is treated as if it was twice as much.
Okay.
My man has no liver. Sad day at the office.
I'm writing these down so I can send them to Edquist if he needs to remember them. Alright, so we get to go again.
You get to go again. Roll it up.
Was that D100? Or D?
No, this
No,
is
the
48.
48 for the quiz.
Oh, and I think
Because we both got it wrong.
is this Jake's roll or mine?
You started it. He went. You him.
Okay, hold on one sec. I put double effect from liver instead of double effect from alcohol.
Double effect from liver. He eats liver. Is like it's super effective.
D48. 7. Oh, wait, I think we already did that. Oh, no, I got a 7.
Did not do 7. Oh god, it's another fucking long one. God damn it. I haven't posted. The floating the disembodied voice is parched. Producers.
Craig, get this man a drink.
All right. Deep, dark underground, that is the place where I'll be found. Yet brought into the light of day, I sprinkle sunlight every which way. Though dull with oil, I will be found. I am remarkably well and thoroughly sound. Cut me quick, and it will be seen that I instantly have a marvelous sheen.
Motherfuck. I don't like reading, and I lost you halfway through that. Deep, dark underground. This is a place where I'll be found. Brought to the light of day, I sprinkle sunlight every which way. Though dulled with oil, I will be found.
Well, it's thoroughly sad.
Cut me quick. Dulled with oil.
I'll say a diamond.
Motherfuck. Yeah, sure, I'll go with diamond.
Diamond. All right.
Better not be wrong, Jake.
All right. The correct answer was gemstone or gem, but I will take that. That's fine.
Okay.
So you guys come out worse for wear, but you survive. Yay! All right, roll me D100s, people.
35.
35. All right, you get the beautiful item of. You get the Gnomish automatic beard trimming machine. Last time it escaped, it killed 10 men.
Oh, jeez.
So you just get this suitcase, and it's just constantly shaking, like, and it sounds vicious. You look at the guy; he's just like, it's a beard trimmer.
Last time it escaped,
I rolled a 59.
it
Another
killed
59.
10 men. Okay.
As
soon as this item appears, Meep grabs it.
The item requires attunement. You get the remember all. This small tennis ball-sized ball of quartz-like mineral. Hey, look at that! Off the question you answered. Will glow red when you forget something, but what you have forgotten is up to you to remember.
That's from Harry Potter.
I know. It's like I forgot something. It's like, oh, fuck! What is it?
All right.
You just come home after a long day. Your wife's looking at you. Stone's glowing red. You're like, anniversary, birthday.
So Meep and Jake make it through.
Yep.
Jake's missing a toe.
And Meep has permanent liver damage.
Yeah. In fact, Jake's like, "Yo, okay, let's go to the bar now. I'm gonna buy you a whole keg."
No, I'm going home. I'm going back to my home.
On the bright side, Jake, your rent's paid.
This is true. He doesn't have to get thrown off the city.
Oh, shit.
So far, Rob has 4 new NPCs to have in this city of his.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll and see what sectors they're in. Let me see here.
All right, I'm gonna write that down too. This is just for me because I'm curious. All right. So for Amanda, roll for it.
Hold on, I got to bring up my list. Of
Well, Amanda
sectors.
and Bob.
Amanda and Bob. They would
unless they got divorced, they should be in the same sector.
Yeah. Let me bring up my list.
Maybe she has a really large tailor shop.
Sectors
It's
here.
like it
Spreads
spans
over
5
two.
sectors.
Yeah, it spreads over a
Spans
couple.
5 sectors. The world's largest tailor shop. Just like, do you sell clothes? Nope,
Right.
I just fixed it.
That would be like the Tired Hydra out in
Okay,
Mir.
so
Place is humongous.
this is Bob and Amanda. Sector. Oh, they live in the government building for some reason. Okay.
She's a government tailor.
Oh man.
Well, I mean, they live in like the old mage school that's now like the center of the city.
That doesn't.
Bob
make
married.
sense.
Bob married her for her
It
money.
doesn't. It doesn't make sense, but that's what I rolled.
Maybe Amanda had. Maybe Amanda.
Maybe
is
she's a
magic.
tailor to the big guys.
Maybe she's magic and she weaves magical thread.
Could be.
That's why she escaped unharmed. She seemed very intelligent. She seemed kind of like a witch.
All right, Jake is Sector 2.
All right.
Is, I believe, the mage sector.
No wonder he can't afford his rent. He's living
It's
above his
expensive.
means.
Yeah, he lives in the Enchantery where the new mage school is and all the magical
Can't afford it.
shops and whatnot. Yep. And then Meep is from...
The fucking
slum.
slums.
2. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He lives in the farming sector.
I mean, he's all right.
Meep
He's a
knows
farmer.
what's up.
He's like, this is above my means. I'm rich. I'm rich here. I'm a big fish in a small pond here. I like it. Slightly crippled fish now, but that's okay. I'm good.
All right. So, Rob, do you have time to do one more set of NPCs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
We'll do
I
one
mean,
more
if
set.
we want to keep going at some point, if you have to tap out, Webby can just run both your NPCs, or just start running NPCs.
Yeah,
And we can
I should be good till 7.
All right. Oh, we got time then. We're good. Cool. All right. Somebody roll. Oh, well, name your NPCs.
Rob, what's your NPC named?
I'll go with Gur.
Gur, like GRRR or GUR.
No. GIR, like from Invader Zim.
Oh, I like it. I like it. We must protect him at all costs.
Okay, so what is Gur?
Gur is a.
I have to roll, right?
Yep. D100.
D
Should be like a badass.
Oops. 7.
Gur is. I think you rolled 7, didn't you already? Nope. Gur's a blacksmith.
Oh, Gur the blacksmith.
That seems like a blacksmith name.
And then we're going to go with his exact opposite twin, Rig.
They're brothers.
They are.
What's Rig's profession?
What's that, a D100?
Yep.
56.
He's a laborer. He's just a laborer.
Think I know which shop he labors in.
Alright, so we got Gur and Rig.
I imagine like two brothers constantly arguing like they're running a pizza joint. Just like, no, you're fucking doing it wrong. You gotta temper the steel the way Dad did it. What are you doing?
I rolled a D4. No, I didn't. Alright,
You good?
no, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Who's going up first?
I will roll first. For Riddle, right? Yes, this is the D48.
For Riddle, yep.
I rolled a 6.
All right.
Unless we've done 6 already.
We have not done 6. I'll let you know if we've redone one. If we've redone one, I'm just gonna go up or down one.
Okay.
Unless we've done that too. All right, I'm gonna post it here.
This may not end well for Rig.
One tooth to bite, the forest foe. The same tooth to fight, as all dwarves know.
A one-toothed dwarf.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
The disembodied voice is upset.
Oh, it's an X.
Visibly disappointed.
It's an X.
The Riddler is upset. Oh, that's copyrighted. So he's now the Riddle Wizard.
So Gur shouts out an axe.
Yeah.
What would the opposite of an axe be? An axe is for chopping shit down. I'm gonna say a hoe for planting shit. So hoe. Rig says a hoe.
Well, Rig is incorrect. Gur is correct, however.
I mean, Rig is the exact opposite of Gur. This is not gonna end well for Rig.
Rig, roll me a 100.
48.
48? Oh boy, let's see what you got. Oh god! So, Rig, when you say that, you see like a light swirl around you for a moment.
Oh, pretty light. He goes to grab it.
And then it zooms up your nose and you can't breathe. So we're going to go to the next question because Rig is currently suffocating. Hopefully he can make it out before he dies.
He's going to start trying to dig that shit out. He'll go knuckle deep.
No, I mean, no. When I mean like you're not breathing, I mean like your lungs aren't moving. Like you're not breathing.
That's not good.
Oh god.
Rig, what are you doing?
So here, I'm actually going to set an IRL timer. I'm going to set an IRL timer. If you're still in the dungeon when this timer goes off, Rig's going to drop dead.
Well, all right.
Okay.
All right, Gur, roll for next question, quick.
Oh, is it my roll?
Yeah, we're beating the clock now.
Okay, hold on.
Before clock beats Rig.
1d48.
God, you have to type that shit out. I'm gonna roll for you.
22. It probably didn't top of the chat for some reason.
22. All right. Oh god, you might both fly on this one. This is one of the harder ones.
Just post it.
Right.
Post it. I'm a word. He's hardly there. Remove my start, and I'm a herbal. What? I'm an herbal flare.
Herbal flare.
I'm a word who's hardly there.
I am a word who's hardly there. Remove my start, and I'm a herbal flare. Tell me, what am I?
Rig looks at Gur.
This is honestly probably one of the harder. This is one of the harder ones of this
Rig's
list.
eyes start going wider and wider, waiting.
But
I'm Invisiregano.
Invisiregano. Oh god!
What kind of bullshit is that?
All right, Rig. What's your guess?
The opposite of whatever the fuck it is he just said.
Invisiregano. Oh.
That's not even a real thing. He's just gonna say,
Hey, I'm trying to get through this fast.
aloe, I don't know, fucking aloe, whatever. Rick's gonna die. He's suffocating. He's trying to say the shortest words imaginable.
Oh my god, you're both wrong.
D100s.
The answer is sparsely. You take away the S and it's parsley.
Oh my god, that's dumb. 88.
But no, not a D100.
Oh.
You guys both fail. The door opens up. Roll a D58.
D58.
On the bright side, you're no longer suffocating.
Rig rolled a 1.
48.
Oh, he's not suffocating anymore?
No, you're good.
Oh, thank God.
Maybe. Like, oh, thank God. You walk in this room.
I'm pretty sure this is the deadly list. Webby.
Listen, he rolled a 1. How bad could a crit 1
right,
really be?
All right. I'm going to combine these. You guys walk in a room, and you see a door. It's an old, rickety wooden door, kind of illuminated by a couple lanterns on the side. You walk up to the door. Just a sign on the door that just says, open. You open the, seeing nothing else around, you open the door. When you open the door, you trigger a trap. There's a pit trap underneath you. You guys fall... falling into is a... Oh my god. That's not good. So kind of like a counterweight. As you open this door, a pit trap under you opens. You fall in the pit trap, and you see the counterweight release a giant square boulder above you, and you're both crushed under this boulder. And literally, the door looks like nothing happened and just closes again, and it just like that's it.
Right. Well,
that was Rig and Gur.
Rest in peace, Rig and Gur.
So now you got to put tombstones somewhere in the city for Rig and Gur.
Rig and Gur, or just an abandoned blacksmith shop. Like they just never came back. Like I don't know what happened. They just never came back.
They wouldn't bury them. They'd be tossed off. If anyone ever found them, they'd be tossed off the city. So
they belong to the dungeon now.
Yep, they belong to the traveling dungeon now. So somewhere out there's an abandoned blacksmith shop.
Let's see where the abandoned blacksmith
The blacksmith shop.
It is also in the farming sector.
It's a docked ship on the side. It's a blacksmith shop, but it's docked on the side. There we go.
All right.
It just sinks.
Well, that was quick, so we probably have time for another one.
He said he has until 7. I mean, we're only 6:30.
Listen, a man's got to eat sometime.
Yeah, I understand. All right. Who's your next characters, guys?
Okay.
Did you like my little improvisation?
Yes.
Improvised Webby where I added a time limit on you.
Poor Rig. He has so much.
I heard the desperation in your voice. You're like, roll, Rob, roll.
All right. So who's your next NPC, Rob?
Go with Jessica.
Jessica. What is Jessica's profession?
What is that again on D100?
20. Yes.
20. All right.
Oh, Jesus. I guess we're going to find this out.
Jessica's a stonemason.
Okie.
Stonemason. All right. Going with her is Roger.
Is he a rabbit?
I mean, you
Find out.
never know. Devin, you got your wish, I think. I rolled a 2.
I did get my wish. No, Robert is an owlbear breeder.
What?
You're an owlbear breeder. You breed owlbears.
I do?
Roger does, yes.
Oh, Roger is an owl bear breeder.
For the government.
For the government. Everything's for the government. Now let's just hope that they can succeed.
Oh, he's an owlbear breeder. I love it. I love this profession. Like, you have so many different things in here. Number 4 is a bottle maker. And then number which one is it? Number like 85 or 86, you're like an alchemist or an exorcist. You go from bottle maker to exorcist, people. All of it's there. You can be anything in life.
All right. So, Riddle, I guess I'll start. 35.
35. Let's see. You already did that one. I'm going to go up 1.
I mean, I could just re-roll.
No, I mean, if you want to, sure, go for it.
42.
All right. What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? I'll post it too.
Jessica looks at Roger. You know what? This is their first date. And she's going to smile and say the letter M.
They say it at the same time. And then little cartoon hearts just beat out of Roger's eyes.
She waggles her eyebrows at you and say, I hope next time the answer is me.
Oh.
Oh. Well. Roger turns into a puddle of water momentarily.
All right. Next up, who's rolling those dice? Who's slinging them bones?
Me, I guess.
Do it. Make it happen. For the government.
For the government.
For the government.
For the government.
35.
Rolling dice for the government.
No, it wasn't.
All right. Boom. Here we go.
Yeah, I think we already did 35.
We did, but I'm just going to post the next one. This is as light as a feather, yet no man can hold it forever.
have a guess, but I don't want Roger to get fucked up.
I kind of almost want like a tragic story where like one of you don't make it out.
Jessica puts her fingers to your lips, and she whispers,
My breath.
"It's your breath."
Is that both your answers?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're wrong on that. You're right.
Because Jessica takes Roger's breath away.
Wait. Take my breath away. Okay.
Man, these two are going to be the annoying couple who are like on the same page right from date number 1, and they're going to make it through this unscathed, and then Felrock's just going to hate these NPCs with a passion. Just because.
All right.
He knows. For whatever reason, he knows.
Roll it up, people.
D48. It's 90. No, that was D100.
90.
Woohoo! 2. 2.
This one might get you guys. We may not have that love story. Lighter than what I am made of, more of me is hidden than is seen.
Boy.
Lighter than what I'm made of.
I mean, Roger's just gonna smirk.
Oh. I think I got it.
Well, are you guys going to continue this trend of saying it at the same time?
That's what I was wondering.
I mean, so I'll count you down. Both of you say it.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
An iceberg.
All right. You're both correct.
Whew.
The annoying couple.
Wow, the
annoying
annoying ones made it through unfucking scathed.
They put their faith in each other. The power of love. Roll
Fuck
D100.
these two. These two suck. Felrock's gonna shake Roger and make Jessica watch.
I could make the guy be an asshole. Like roll 2 D100s, and as he gives you the item, you also suffer one of the bullshit effects just because he hates love.
No. Don't worry. These two will get theirs. I'm gonna have Crunk hold Jessica and make her watch as Felrock stabs Roger repeatedly in the kidneys.
I should roll a D100 and afflict them both with something.
Alright, D100 for our useless loot.
Yep.
I got very middle of the road. I got a 50.
I got 63.
Where'd it go? You got... Wait, what'd you get?
50.
You got the Mirror of Mirroring. Upon looking in this mirror, you instead are mirrored, swapping all of your handedness and symmetry as if you were the mirror's image instead. The effects can be reversed on you by casting Mirror Image on the mirror.
I hate it. I hate everything about what you just said. The dopest
what
thing
it
about this
sounds like
character
to
is
me
he's
is-
an owlbear breeder.
So what it sounds like to me is, from this point forth, unless someone casts Mirror Image on the mirror that cursed him, every time he thinks about moving his right arm, he moves his left arm. So he's going to have to consciously think and train himself to think opposite, unless he knows how to break the curse by casting Mirror Image on the mirror. And what did you get, Rob?
63.
63. Oh, that's a terrible one to get for a newly married couple.
They're not
They're only
married. This is
dating.
their first date.
This ring you're basically married at this point, right? I just marry you guys at the end. Like I now pronounce your name and fuck out. Kick you out. This ring causes all beverages held by the wearer to leave a ring-shaped stain on any surface it is placed on.
Oh,
You just leave stains everywhere you put down your mug.
that'll be fine as long as you constantly put them down on coasters. Because that's what those
I just
are made
imagine like
for.
her coming home and doing something. You're like, oh my god, use a coaster. That's a brand new table.
Yeah, I can just imagine. I don't use coasters.
That's the last table made by Gear and Rig. It's an heirloom. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, guys.
Roger,
And I kind of want to just
Roger
roll. I kind
walks
of want to
off
just
the
roll a
city.
D. I kind of want to roll a D100 just to inflict them with some terrible disease
No,
because they
you
survived.
can't. They survived.
I won't, but I kind of want to. Let me see if I did 81. I mean, that's not that bad. They just wouldn't be able to ever be attuned to any items because they're so attuned to each other.
Jessica is in the administry, which is where the army and the courts and stuff are. And
So she's a
Roger
stonemason in the army.
yep, and Roger is in the Pantheon, which is the religious sector.
He raises owl bears for Jesus.
Apparently.
I love it. I love it.
Your other owl bears ain't shit.
The owlbears come out like
bring
all
it back.
scholarly and shit. They're all scholarly. They're just holding the Bible. It's like New Jehovah's Witness. They just write owlbears so people actually listen to them.
So we only had one team that didn't make it. Poor Gur and Rig.
But we have created their empty blacksmith
Their empty
shop in the
blacksmith
farm
shop.
sector.
Maybe their blacksmith shop has been overrun by rats. So you have to go kill rats in the sewer, like every fucking D&D adventure ever.
I don't know, man. The one in the second edition D&D game that I ran last time,
it's
we didn't
pretty
have to
fucking
kill.
gnarly.
We didn't have to kill rats in a sewer. We had to kill rats in a grain silo.
Oh.
Yeah, but they were giant rats.
Oh, you stepping it up. All right.
They gorged on all that grain.
What's your next options, people? Who's going in next?
Oh, we're doing this again. All right.
I mean, we got time for about one, maybe two more.
Listen, don't push it. We're already over the hour mark for SU here.
This is you're enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. We're all enjoying this. See where this goes.
All
Alright, my next one is Choco Loco.
Choco Loco. He's gonna
God damn
die
it!
terribly.
I want him to live. Choco Loco. Isn't that an ice
What?
cream?
Oh.
I feel like this
And
is
what's
an ice cream flavor.
What's
or something.
Choco Loco's profession? Please be something like appropriate.
Well, a wrestler would have.
I need to look something up before I'm very, very extremely racist.
36.
Choco Loco is an academic. He's
Oh.
scholarly.
American urban subculture associated with street gangs. Okay,
Speaking from Cholo.
hold on. That's exactly what it was. So Choco Loco's partner in crime apparently is Yolo Cholo. God damn it!
Cholo's gonna have to die.
That's so racist. I'm part of a gang, regardless. I don't care what my profession is. I'm a gang member.
I like to think he's like in a gang, but just because it was like he had to join a gang to survive, but his real passion is whatever his job is.
Ooh.
So roll a D100, I'd say what his real passion is.
His real passion is a 1, whatever that is.
He's a he's a tinkerer. He's like an inventor. He's just a real passionate inventor.
He's an inventor,
He's a tinkerer,
tinkerer. All right. And what was Choco?
an academic. Choco Loco is actually a scholarly son of a bitch.
I imagine that's how they met. You were trying to figure out how to build something, so you came to the library.
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
He's like, yo man, I need some books.
He wears like upside down bandanas on backwards. Like, what's that wrestler? What was that? From WCW, he always wore the flannel shirts with just the top buttoned up.
Oh God, I can't think of his name. Oh God,
And he always wore that upside down, pretty much that bandana that was like had
Yeah, I
the
can't think
going
of
up.
I can't think.
Me
Of
neither.
it. I didn't know about that.
But
All right, who's rolling up?
That's what YOLO chose. Well, I've started each time, so I might as well just continue this train of starting these. 10. Fucking YOLO Cholo.
Okay, 10. All right. You guys, for the academics here, this should be relatively simple. Both of you guys seem pretty smart.
Whoa. The NPC's an academic, not me.
You can see me in the water, but I am never wet. What am I?
A reflection.
Yep.
What did you guys say?
Reflection.
You are correct. C/Y. You got it correct. Roll it up.
I like to think that YOLO looks at Choco and says, "If you get this wrong, I'm shanking you." All right, what do you got, Rob? What's our next riddle?
Oh, right. Forgot I had to roll for that. 48. 34.
34. May have heard me, but no one has seen me, and I would not speak back until spoken to.
An echo.
Echo.
You are correct.
These two are going to be as annoying as the lovers.
I don't know that they're annoying.
I feel like Choco's really pulling his all here, just out of fear.
They've earned this. They've earned this. All right, roll it up, guys.
42. I feel like we've done this one, but
You have. I will pick.
hold on.
one.
No, 23.
23. All right. I may be a nuisance, but commit no crime. But I'll be a part. But I'll be a part of a murder in no time. There we go.
It's a crow. Or raven. Whatever. Same bird.
Edgar Allan Poe is disappointing
Yeah.
me.
YOLO's gonna say a crow. A crow, yo.
Crow, yo.
Both of you roll me D100.
Oh, fuck you. It's not a crow?
Both of you roll me D100.
Oh, no, this is our prize. Because we got that
Yeah.
one right.
Or maybe it's not a prize. Who knows?
93.
93. All right, Mr. YOLO.
Let's see what the Tinkerer got.
You got a wand of minor light. Cast really minor light spell about candlelight in strength.
Well,
So you have a magic candle that you can just hold in your hand. I mean, it's so useful. Just yeah. What'd you get, Rob?
62.
62. You got a ring of turning undead. Spins the undead 180 degrees, and that's it.
well, hey, it makes them turn the other way, though. Which is inconvenient. But it won't cost movement for them to turn back around. Just throwing that out there.
Ah! Unless he can like reaction it like middle of their turn, like they're charging him. He's like, reaction, turn the other way. They just run away.
Right?
Like, no.
So Choco Loco and YOLO Cholo made it through.
Yeah, we got some great NPCs here.
I would
guys.
love to see these two very scholarly people, or very intelligent people, live in the fucking slums. Where are they from, Rob?
Okay, well, Choco Loco is 7, which I believe is... 7 is the complex, where the where the casinos and stuff are.
Okay.
And YOLO Cholo
From the sewers.
5, which I believe is the farming sector again.
That is a
he's,
farming sector.
he's in the farming sector.
All right. All right, you guys got time for one more? Or no?
Yeah, let's do one more.
All right, one more. We're done. We got this.
We're filling
All
up
right,
fucking
and-
Rob's world with fucking NPCs here.
We are. This is good.
Out of all the ones that I did, I only got one extra NPC for fucking distractions.
Because you had to get 5 right.
And I don't
Yeah.
remember his goddamn name.
And if you got any of them wrong, you died instantly. So you were in a much more higher stakes game.
I was
which
in the meat grinder game.
You were in the prototype version of it. We heard back from our producers. They said you have to have more of a likelihood of victory for people to come on the show. I'm like, all right, that's fine. So we adjusted it slightly. That's where we added in the maiming.
Yep.
Okay, so my last one is Miss Mira. Miss Mira. And if anyone tries to call her Mira, she says, no, it's Miss Mira.
Miss Mira.
Miss Mira, what is Miss Mira's profession? Please be something like really obscure. Please be like 52. Like, please roll a 52.
46.
God damn it, not 52. She's a brewer.
I'm feeling that's going to be real popular wherever she ends up. If she's
Brewer. It's like, Mira, give me some brew. It's like, no, Miss Mira.
Miss Mira.
So she's a brewer.
She's a brewer. I really want somebody to roll 52. Like, I want somebody to be in the middle of describing their character like as this awesome, cool person, and then get 52. All right, Webby, let me down.
All right, so her partner in this is WWW. That stands for Wilson, Wilson, Wilson.
All right.
And he rolled. That's a D100, yeah?
Yep.
Ooh, 69.
Oh, he is a thief.
He's a thief!
Which I actually have. I have something for him at the end of this.
All right.
I think he's the one out of all of this that you are most likely to run into.
So WWW if he wins.
You get something special.
All right, so I've kicked us off. Let's go with 5.
5. Ooh. I am so simple that I can only point, yet I guide men all over the world.
Crunk. The answer is a compass, Miss Mirase.
I liked your first answer. What was that, Crunk? I kind of want to go with this Crunk answer, but I'll go with compass because I want that mad fat loots at the end. So the answer is a compass.
Compass? So are both of you saying compass?
Yes.
Yep.
You are. Wait, you say no?
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
All right. You are both correct. Yay! All right, roll it up, somebody.
D48, Rob.
$11.
Oh boy.
Boy.
All right, 11. Boom. When you make a hole in me, I have fewer holes. What am I?
Wait, that just doesn't make sense. When you make a hole in me, I have fewer holes. I don't know. Technically, you make a hole in something, it's going to have one more hole than whatever it had before.
Are you sure?
I'm fairly certain.
This is a brain scratcher.
I want to say this is going to be something stupid like logic or some bullshit like that.
No, I can tell you that right now. It's not.
When you make a hole in me, I have fewer holes. See, as soon as I heard the word hole, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be that thing, like that fucking the barrel one there or whatever." But this doesn't make sense to me.
I think I just realized what it was. Hold on. So this mirror turns to the door and says, "The answer is I put a hole in that bitch who tried to steal my customers. A net. The answer is I put a hole in a net."
That's your answer?
I don't understand Miss Mirror at all, but I certainly know it's not Frank, the guy I stabbed on the way in here, who is going to be your partner on this.
So you say Frank.
No, I said it's not Frank.
Oh, okay. So what are you,
Fuck.
guessing?
WWW is gonna put fucking. I don't know, man. That's fucking fun. He'll just go with Mira. He doesn't fucking know, honestly.
All right. Well, Mirror is luckily
He's slowly
correct.
drawing his dagger.
It is a net. It is a net.
Slowly sheaths his dagger.
A net is one of the few things you can put a hole in, and it has less holes.
Yes.
No, I still
Because
don't
if you
really agree.
if you have two holes next to the net and you cut the middle thing, making them two holes, you just have one bigger hole, but you have one less hole.
But I used it like a lady's name.
But depending
But
on
it's
what
still
the
same
net,
answer.
depending on what the net is made out of, like if it's made out of like a strap material and you drill a hole through that, it has one additional hole still, so it has more holes. I
You
still
are
disagree.
cutting so many threads.
I don't care. When you put a hole in something, you still are gonna put. It's gonna have more holes than what it.
Are
has
you
to
having
start.
a conversation with a disembodied voice?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. www moves on. Just happy with success. He did not survive this long as a thief, knowing that he does not talk back to disembodied voices. Oh, it's my role, I guess. That's
It is
82.
Be a 41. I'm gonna half that.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I keep rolling D100s. Hold on. 26.
One thin, one bold, one sick, one cold. One cold. The earth we span to prey upon man.
One thin, one bold, one sick, one cold. All right, Mira, what do you think?
Mira looks kind of stumped on this one.
Bold, one sick, one cold. The earth we span to prey upon man.
I don't know. Like, I'm thinking germs, but that doesn't really fit.
Yeah, I was thinking like seasons, but that also does not fit.
It's another 4 thing, like that first question we had. It's not fire and stuff again, though. One sick. Cold. One cold is throwing me off.
WWW is going to abstain from answering, and he's going to try to pick the lock on the door.
WWE roll D100.
Webby.
Do
Do you think it?
44,
Okay.
44.
I'm gonna go with Webby's first answer of the whole day and say the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
All right.
Because the only one that doesn't fit is the cold.
All right. So when you lean down to go pick the door, as soon as you go to raise your knife in the door, a needle shoots you in the eye.
Oh shit.
You go blind in that eye, and then roll me another D100.
Oh Jesus!
75.
All right.
Blind in left eye.
And then right when that happens, when you see the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, the door opens and what looks to be a hammer or a club swings down and smashes you right in the chest as you're holding your eye. It completely destroys your armor that you're wearing, and you also take some damage to the chest. But obviously, we're not keeping track of HP, so you're injured, but your armor's useless.
Wait, that happens to me or Mira? Because that was Mira.
No, you. She got the correct answer, but you got one of the main ones for trying to pick the lock. He got the answer right, but you got it wrong because you abstained. So you got it again.
What is the one? Is the one cold death then?
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah. The one thin you have was
one thin.
Was famine. Bold was war. Sick was pestilence. Cold was death.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking, but then I was like cold, and then I guess cold That was cold. But I was thinking like Jack Frost and the Food Horseman.
All right.
right.
Not picking the locks here. I learned my lesson. He just holds
That
his
was also
left eye.
That was your third one, right?
Yeah.
All right, and that's funny. That actually worked. Actually, really funny based on what I'm going to give to Webby in a second here. All right, so both of you roll me D100s.
Fucking eye patch for my right eye.
See what you got.
D100. I got 75 again.
That's different. This one. As a thief, this is a terrible item. You got the shoes of sogginess. They sort of squelch whenever you take a step. It's kind of gross, dude.
Okay. Right. Just because he has the item doesn't mean he has to wear the item.
Sogginess.
All right, and what?
25.
25. All right, bam. You got a cube finder. It's consumable. A 10-foot pole with one end capped by a caked-on powdery substance. You are holding it in front of you and feel it hit something unseen. Look at the cap. If you see and hear the cap fizzing like crazy while the pole starts to dissolve, you found a gelatinous cube.
Fair.
All right, now, Webby.
Yep.
I started this because you actually rolled a thief, which was a thing in a class in the game. I started this with a D8. I was going to roll it and give you that many levels, but I said every time you get maimed, I'm going to subtract a die. So you now are a D4 thief or rogue in this case, and I rolled a 2. So you are a level 2 rogue as well.
All right, so he is a level 2 rogue
with one eye and some soggy ass shoes.
And now, which district is Miss Mira from?
All right. Okay. Miss Mira is from. I got the farming sector again. I've got to reroll. Not everyone's in the farming sector. Damn it. Oh, 8. She's in the slums.
Hey.
She's in the outer ring.
And where is WWW from?
Watch it be from like 1.
He is from 7. So the complex again. Casino, so on.
That makes sense.
Where the Thieves Guild is.
All right.
So that makes a lot of sense.
I feel like Fettlefoot would know.
Listen, it's Fell Rock, Petalfoot.
You're right. I don't know why I said Fettlefoot.
Because
Grunk's not here, so
you and Crunk constantly give me
no,
bad names.
In game, I always call it to you right. In game, out of game is a different story.
So that was our Riddle Dungeon for this week. Rob, thank you for joining us. I hope you had fun running through this.
I did.
I again had fun, so thank you again, Devin, for running us through this.
No problem.
And thank everybody out there for listening. Rob, where can people find you on the internets?
You can find me on Twitter at Confessor_X and on Twitch at ConfessorX.
And Devin, where can people find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter at DMP_Pookie and on Twitch at Poo Killed Me, and also on eBay at The Riddler, JK copyright, The Riddle Wizard.
Okay. Now, before God damn it. You know what? You guys can find me at Jax Forest Walker on Twitter. All one word. On Twitch at DM Webby, and on eBay, still looking for the Riddler, but looking in all the wrong places. And Devin, before we actually sign off, because it just dawned on me, we need this week's Moment of Zen with Devin.
You're right. Moment of Zen. Hold on. Let me get a good.
I told you I would probably forget this week.
But did you forget?
No, because Kurt's been posting shit all fucking on Facebook and stuff about it.
There you go. There you go.
I almost forgot.
So you didn't forget.
So
I
this
would
week's
have had
SU Moment of Zen with Devin
is remember, ladies and gentlemen, bad decisions make good stories.
There you go. And as always, everybody, fuck Booster Gold. bow, bow, bow.
Oh wait, yeah, talking over the exit tradition.
Yeah, it happens now. Dun, dun. You have so many more NPCs to play with than fucking I do now.
Mm-hmm.
I only had one survive that dungeon.
I only had 2 die. But yeah, your dungeon was way tougher.
Yeah, true statement.